Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Luke Michael Howard and I'm a clinical hypnotist. That basically means I'm an emotional chiropractor. I help people solve things they believe are unsolvable. I help people fix things they believe are unfixable. I've worked for governments and I've worked for celebrities, but I've also worked for the people that have fallen through the cracks. The people that have nowhere else to turn and are at their last resort. Or last resort, should I say. I specialise in helping people quit smoking in 1 hour, lose weight with gastric band hypnosis, alleviate pain and release anxiety. I have 2 offices, one in downtown Toronto on Bloor Street and one in Ottawa. I've been doing this for 20 years now. I regularly speak at Hypnoforts in Las Vegas, which is like the Super Bowl of hypnotists, and the Canadian Hypnosis Conference every year. I also have a meetup group as well, which is the 3rd Wednesday of every month. It will be next Wednesday, and it's going to be our 2nd group. And again, it's in Bloor Street. We'll do some practical hypnosis. You're more than welcome to all come by. So basically, yeah, hypnosis. I used to spend the first 45 minutes of one of my hypnosis sessions explaining what hypnosis was. And I noticed that some of my clients' eyes started to glaze over after a while. And I don't know if that's because I was a great speaker or they were just bored. So now I just like to get into it. So I'm going to be getting you to do stuff today. Because see, my belief about hypnosis is about giving you an experiential learning rather than me just talk at you. So is it okay if I get you guys to do some fun stuff today? Would that be okay with you? Awesome, lovely. So just watch me first and I'm going to ask that you follow, right? So in a moment I'm going to ask that you open up your hands like so. I'm going to ask that you put your hands together like you're trying to start a fire. I'll then ask that you interlock your fingers nice and tight like you're trying to crush a piece of coal between the palms of your hand. I'll then ask that you bend your elbows like you're making a desperate prayer. You might want to make one while you're there. I'll ask that you open up your index fingers about 1 inch apart and you focus only on the gap in between your index fingers and nowhere else. I ask that you imagine there's a magnet on one finger, a magnet on the other finger, and just allow your fingers to come together, just like 2 magnets. What I don't want you to do is I don't want you to play along and try and do this consciously to make me happy. Don't do that. But when your fingers move, and they will move, don't freak out, don't stop it, don't resist it. Just want it to happen, will it to happen, and expect it to happen, but just let it happen all by itself. Cool? Is that okay? Lovely. Arms out. Make sure you don't poke anyone's eyes out. Hands together. Palms together nice and fast. Good. Interlock your fingers. Bend your elbows. Open up your index fingers about 1 inch apart and just focus on the gap in between, because in a moment they're going to touch all by themselves. Imagine there's a magnet on one finger, you were too quick, and a magnet on the other finger, and as they come together, that's right. Really, really powerful. Want it to happen, will it to happen, expect it to happen, and relax. Kind of weird, huh? Yeah. I'm sure this man's experienced it many, many times before. Beautiful. You can relax your hands right now. Cool. An interesting thing about that is it's actually not hypnosis at all. And sometimes I had a group a couple of weeks ago of 60 people. And of the 60 people, probably about 80%, maybe 90% of the fingers touched. And I would ask people, whose fingers touched? And 80% of the audience hands went up. Whose fingers didn't touch? About 10% went up. And they were like very, very smug. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. A lot of people think this is a hypnosis test. It's not. Because if you just leave your fingers there, they're going to touch. So the mere fact that they didn't touch shows me you just didn't listen to what I said. And they kind of laughed a little bit like that. But this is not physiological. It's easy for me to say physiology right now. So what I want you to do again is this time, again in a moment, watch me first, rub your hands together. Then I ask that you open up your hands this time, about 6 inches apart. You focus on the gap between your hands. Once again, imagine there's a magnet on the palm of one hand, a magnet on the palm of the other hand, and your hands are coming closer and closer all by themselves. Once again, don't try and make me happy, don't do it consciously. But when your hands move, and they will move, don't freak out, don't stop it, don't separate it. Want it to happen, will it to happen, expect it to happen, but just let it happen all by itself. So I get you to put your arms out, put hands together about 6 inches apart, and I ask you to just close your eyes this time and just merely focus on the gap between your hands. Imagine with every breath that you take and every move that you make, your hands, your fingertips, your palms are coming closer and closer and closer together all by themselves. That's right, they're already starting to move. Good job. Closer, that's right, Bruce, and closer together. And as your right hand starts to move towards your left hand, sure, and that's right, you can start to go a little bit faster now as that power of that magnet gets stronger, because you know when your fingers touch, you can open your eyes and just see how well you've done. That's right. closer, eyes closed, and closer together. That's right, we like to peek sometime. And now just imagine that that magnet was twice as powerful now. Twice as powerful right now, Sean, that's right. Want it to happen, expect it to happen. It's already happening as those hands are just millimeters now coming closer together. And now just imagine that I get some string and I start to tie it around your hands. That's right, around your wrists, around your forearms, and just allow those fingertips and those hands to come even closer and closer together. I can't do this bit for you. You have to want it to happen, will it to happen, just let it happen all by itself. You're doing really good. Your hands are just a few centimeters away now from touching. With every breath that you take and every move that you make, your hands are getting closer, that's right, and closer, that's right, and close together as your fingers tremble a little bit and as your wrists, that's right. Just allow them to come together, but let it be an honest, unconscious movement right there, that's right. They're almost there now, because you know that when those fingertips touch, that you'll be able to have a lot of beautiful learnings here today with hypnosis and learn some wonderful things and be impressed by just how powerful your unconscious mind is. That's right. Now, Sean, imagine that that magnet's 100% more powerful right now. And don't think about it, Sean, just feel it. Because I know you're really good with thinking about things, but I want you just to feel this, because this is not an intellectual understanding, this is an experiential learning. That's right, as your hands come closer and closer together. They're just a few centimeters away now from touching. You're doing really good, Sean. Just a few millimeters away now from touching. That's right. And when they touch, you can open your eyes, Sean. Look at your hands. Did you do that consciously?
I wonder about it.
Yeah. Well, don't. What I ask you to do?
I'm drawing a blank.
That's what happens sometimes. Right? Sometimes people get inside of their own head, and you're like, you do something very analytical for your job, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So today is all going to be about feeling. So that part of your mind's really well developed, which is awesome. It ain't going to help you a lick when it comes into hypnosis. So that conscious part of your mind, which is beautiful and it's great for your job, just park it outside for the next hour or so, because it ain't going to help you with your experience here, and I want you to get the most out of this. So like I say today, don't try and make anything happen today. In fact, I'll prove something to you. Can I get you to stand up? Is that okay, Sean?
Yeah.
Lovely. Do you have any injuries at all in your right shoulder or left shoulder?
No.
No, lovely. Can I get you just to stand, actually right there, and just face me, Sean? Beautiful. What I'm going to ask that you do in a moment, are you right or left-handed?
Left.
Left. Can I get you to put your left hand out like so? Make a fist out in front of you if you would. And beautiful. And just try and keep your arm up, okay? I'm going to push down, but just try and keep it up. You ready? Bang, arm comes down. Very good, interesting. Now put your arm up again, because see, trying makes us weak, Sean. But now what I want you to do is I want you to will that hand to stay up right now. Will it to stay up, as if I put a imaginary metal bar that goes in through your fist and it locks into your elbow, it locks, screws into your shoulder. So now will that arm to go up. So no matter how hard I try to push that hand down, I can't, because you're stronger. Relax. Do you feel the difference between trying and just willing it?
Yeah.
Good. So put your hand up again. Try and keep it there. Try, bang, hand comes down. Good. Now arm up again. Will it to stay up this time? Will it? Yeah. Do you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Good. The second one's going to help you here tonight. Have you ever experienced hypnosis before, like one-on-one or on a show?
I've tried a few.
You've tried, right?
No, nothing like that. I mean, listening to tapes and things like that.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Can I get you just to put your feet together?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All the way together. Guys, watch his feet. And actually, can I get you to take a little step to your left, please? Sure. Thank you so much. Watch his feet. Make sure he doesn't move his feet. In a moment, I'm going to rock you slightly off balance towards me. I've got you. I promise I will take care of you. All right? Okay. So just go where I put you. I'm only going to rock you a couple of inches off balance, and I will put you back. You're safe. I got you. All right? Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, you got it, man. You got it. You're doing great. I'm just going to go behind you. I'm going to touch your shoulder just to let you know that I'm here, Sean. I'm going to do exactly the same from behind. Just do what you just did, which was perfect. Beautiful. Awesome. Stay right there. Stay right there. Keep looking forward no matter what happens. Nice. Just let it go. Just let it go. Yeah. Feel this.
Feel.
More. Just feel it. Don't think. Feel it. More. That's right, more. More. I won't let you fall, I promise. More.
I'm not sure what you're
More.
asking.
Just feel it. Just feel it. I'm not asking you to think, I'm asking you to feel.
Okay.
There you go. Feel it. That's right. And more. And more. That's right. And more. Ah, do you see what you just did there?
What?
Ah, your body started to shift this way, and then you pulled it back. So whatever your body wants to do, I promise I will not let you fall. You're safe. But I want you to let your body dictate what you're about to do, alright? So when you feel yourself go one way, just let your body do it. Don't think about it, just let your body do it. I promise I got you. Good. Stay right there. Feel this. More. More. That's right, more. I won't let you fall. More. 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 That's right, more. And more. And more. And more. That's right, more. More. Ah, so what you did there, did you feel what you just did there?
No.
You started to shift forward and you stopped. Don't stop.
But
Just
you
go
want me to...
I want you to go where your body goes.
Okay.
Because what you did, first time you started to move and then you adjusted yourself. Stop it.
Okay.
Second time.
I wasn't clear on that.
Second time, you started to move forward and you stopped it. Don't. Just whatever your body wants to do, let it do it. Okay. I promise you're safe.
Okay.
Alright? Good.
I get
Beautiful. It. Whatever your body wants to do. If it wants to do nothing, that's alright as well. Feel this. More, 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 more. Don't,
yeah.
What happened there? Don't stop it.
Yeah.
Don't stop it. You see, you feel that?
Yeah.
Stop resisting. It's that simple. I want to give you an amazing experience tonight. But you've got to get out of your own way. Okay. Because right now you're here. And guess what? You're the best hypnotist of you that you ever be. But I want to give you an experience today that's quite different from anything.
I would honestly like to have an experience.
Beautiful. So that beautiful conscious mind you got, park it right there. Stay right there. Come a little bit more forward if you would for me. Beautiful. So I've got you. You're safe, all right? Just to let you know that I'm here. I'm going to rock you slightly off balance from behind. I got you. Just do what your body wants to do. There's no right way. There's no wrong way. Just go with what your body wants you to do. Feel this. More, more, more. I got you. Good. Good job. Good job. What happens?
I was allowing it to happen.
You allowed it to happen. Amazing. Good. Good job. Just allow it to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but just allow whatever to happen. Just happen. Feel this. Good. Stay right there. Stand up straight. Stand up straight. There you go. Feel this. More. More. I got you. Good job. What just happened there?
I'm just allowing.
Just allowing it to happen. Do you feel the difference between allowing it to happen there and what you did before?
Yeah, I mean, before I was just noticing a resistance to sort of letting, falling forward or falling backward.
And then you just allowed it to happen. That's awesome, man. So you're left-handed, right?
Yeah. Still feel myself resisting a little.
Look at your hand. Stop it. You don't need to think about this. Just look at it. Are you controlling that right now, consciously?
I don't feel as if I am.
You don't feel that you are. Keep watching this. Just let out what happens naturally. That's right. You can watch it. You can totally be aware of what's going on. Yet your hand starts to move a little bit further away. It's kind of weird. Watch this now. It goes a little bit further away. Watch. All by itself. That's right. More. And more. And more. There you go. And more. Good. Watch this. Just let it go. Let it go. But let it be an honest, unconscious movement right now. There you go. And more. 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 And that's right. And even more. Watch it go higher now. Just let it go higher. All by itself though. And higher. And further out. Let's go. More. More. Just let it go. More. More. Good. And more. And more. We're just going to watch it. More. Just keep watching your hand. It's going to go off by itself. Just let it happen all by itself. This is going to start to go up, only in a rate in which it can show you that you can just let go and be safe here tonight, so you can learn some wonderful things, but let it happen honestly and unconsciously. Don't try to make it happen. It's going to happen all by itself. Just let it happen and just allow it to go a little bit higher. That's right. That's right. All by itself, and a little bit more. And more. That's right. And more. That's right. Do you feel your knees right there, Sean? Feel your knees. Feel this.
Feeling you?
Just feel. Do you feel your knees?
Yeah.
Yeah. And as I touch that, your hand just comes back to normal. Notice this now. Just notice how your knees start to feel.
I notice like one tenses up.
There you go. Yeah. Watch this. Good. I promise. You're safe. Just let it happen. More. More. There you go. More. 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 Let those knees just go by themselves. More. Let them bend but by themselves. More. There you go. More. Just let it happen. More. Good. Feel it pulling you down. Just let it happen. Let it happen. There you go. More. And more. There you go. I'm just going to watch this while this happens. It's going to happen all by itself. Just imagine it's happening. Just imagine those knees start to bend. That's right. More by themselves. There you go. And more. Start feeling them. And more. Find the shake a little bit. There you go. There you go. And more. Good. And more. Now what I want you to do, are you right-footed or left-footed? Left-footed. Can I get you just to step forward with your left foot right there for me? But keep your balance, okay? So make sure you've got balance. Put your back foot on the ground so you've got balance. Good. And just step so your knee is just over your toe right there. There you go, lovely. And I just want you now to focus on the back right now. Excuse me, focus on the toe of that left foot. Make sure you've got balance with that right foot there as well, yeah? So put that right foot in a place, yeah, where you've got balance. Beautiful. Now just bend that knee. Look at the top of your left foot right there. Focus on the spot, no matter what, of that left foot right there. And what I want you to do is I want you to imagine, pretend and make believe that that foot temporarily is becoming stuck, temporarily is becoming glued, temporarily becoming binded to the ground. Just temporarily. I promise that you will get full control before we finish today. Just imagine now, just pretend, just even make believe that that foot is now glued, is now stuck to the floor. How does that feel as you focus on the toes of your foot right there? How does that feel?
It's solid.
It feels solid, right? Now try and lift up that left foot and just find that it's really difficult to do. Just really, really try and pick up that left foot and find the more that you try, the harder it is. It's hard, huh?
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Well,
You're trying, right?
it's hard, but I think it has to be balance as well.
There you go. Oh, great. So what I'm going to do, take that foot out right there so you've got a bit more balance. Beautiful. Is that better balance for you?
Yeah.
Good. So bend that knee a little bit more. So I want that foot to become one with the ground right now. Actually one with the ground. So temporarily that foot now is locked into the ground. It's bolted into the ground. You still can have amazing balance right there and be safe. But focus now on a part, the top of that foot right there. And just imagine, pretend, even make believe that that foot is becoming more stuck, more glued to the floor. And when you're totally sure that you've done this inside your mind, at least temporarily, try and pick up that foot and find that you can't. Find the more that you try and pick it up, the more difficult it becomes. He's right?
It's hard.
It's kind of weird, huh? And now, as I click my fingers, you can pick up that foot. Good job.
Okay.
Good man. Kind of interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Good. Please take a seat for a minute. Hello.
Hey.
My name's Luke. What's your name?
Daryl.
Nice to meet you, Daryl. Very good. So, we're just doing some hypnosis things here. Is that cool?
Do it.
Lovely. So, I want you all to do something for me if you would, if you feel comfortable. I'd like for you all just to uncross your legs and put your feet flat on the ground so you're nice and comfortable. Put your hands on your lap temporarily. And what I'd ask you to do is if you've got anything like sharp, just take it out of your mouth temporarily. Very good. And I'm just going to ask that you, when I come by and touch you on the right shoulder, and only when I touch you on the right shoulder, just allow your eyes to close, but only when I touch you on the right shoulder, okay? Not before. That's right. Just allow those eyes to close. And you can keep them closed right there. There you go. Very good. Now, I know that you all know that if you really wanted to, you could open your eyes right now. If you really wanted to, just nod your head if that's true. But I'm thinking about you now. I'm thinking about you all now. That's right. Feel this. Feel your eyes pushing down. Tighter. That's right. And tighter. Tighter and tighter down. So your eyelids are pushing down. They're squeezing down. Tighter and tighter and tighter. Nod your head if you can feel this. That's right. And now notice that you can start to feel it more with every breath that you take and every move that you make and every word and sound that you hear. Your eyes start to just push down. Your eyelids start to push down more and more tighter with each and every breath that you take. Now just imagine, pretend, or even make believe that the stickiest substance that you can imagine is being placed from one side of your eye to the other side of your eye, from one side of your eyelid to the other side of your eyelid, and it's temporarily closing your eyes. It's temporarily gluing your eyes. It's temporarily locking your eyes. I promise you'll all get to open your eyes before we're done today. But just allow that to happen. Allow your eyelids to get stuck. Allow them to temporarily become blocked. Allow them to temporarily become locked, but it feels nice. It feels pleasant. You might even have a goofy smile on your face and surprise yourself at how you're doing this. Now, what I want you to do is keep that in your eyes right now. Keep that sensation of your eyes being locked right now. And when you're absolutely certain that you've done this right, try and open your eyes and find that you can't. Find that your eyebrows might go up and down a little bit, your eyelids may flutter a little bit, but your eyes stay closed. And the harder you try, the more stuck they become. Again, I promise you'll get to open your eyes before we're done. Good. Kind of weird, huh? If I'm touching you on the shoulder, your eyes will remain closed. How does that feel, Bruce? Just tell me how that feels.
I'm feeling a heavy sensation in the eyelids.
A heavy sensation in the eyelids. Is that normal for you?
No.
No. Good. And now notice that your eyes stay closed. They stay locked together temporarily, and it feels really, really nice and really, really pleasant. And give them a good old try and notice your eyebrows might go up and down a little bit, your eyelids may flutter, but they just stay closed. Bruce, how does that feel?
Cool.
Cool, huh? Kind of relaxing.
Right.
If you want your eyes to open, Bruce, just say, I'm satisfied out loud, and they're open perfectly.
I'm satisfied.
And they're open perfectly. Good job. How did that feel?
Good.
Kind of interesting, huh?
Yep.
But you're a hypnotist, so you do this all the time.
Right.
Good job. So, here's an interesting thing. Everyone can open up their eyes now. You two guys open your eyes. Interesting, that's cool. So now we're going to go to step 2. So what I want everyone to do is I want you to raise your right arm in the air like so. And have your fingers extended all the way up, have your hand nice and straight. Lovely. And I just want you to once again close your eyes this time. But I want you to keep your eyes closed unless I specifically ask you to open them right now. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When my count reaches 3, your hand, so keep your eyes closed, that's right. When your hand touches your lap, your eyes are going to be completely locked, temporarily, completely glued, temporarily. But not just yet, because we haven't even started the exercise yet. So when I start to count from 0 to 3, very slowly allow that arm to slowly come towards your lap. Super slow, but only when I count to the number 3, that hand will super slowly, even slower than you imagine, will start to descend towards your lap, knowing that when that arm touches your lap, your eyes will be locked. They will be glued temporarily and give you a wonderful experience here. Nod your head if you understand. That's right. 1, 2, no, hands don't start moving until I get to 3. So hands all the way up in the air. When I get to 3, then your hand starts to come down. So wait for it. 1, 2, 3. Now allow your hand to come down even slower than that, even slower than that, even slower than that. And as your hand starts to slowly come down towards your leg, I want you to wrap your mind around an idea. It can be a word, it can be a letter, it can be a colour, it can be a picture, it can be a snapshot, but lock your mind around that object, that thing. Nod your head if you've got something in mind. That's right. So if you haven't got something in mind, it can be a picture, it can be a word, it can be a colour, it can be a name, it can be anything. But lock your mind around some kind of image inside your head. Just lock it there. And once you've got that image, just keep nodding your head for me so I can see. That's right. Keep nodding your head for me. Very, very good. Even more so. And the more that you nod your head, the more that that image becomes binded, it becomes locked, it becomes bolted. That's right. Because not just yet, but when your hand and your arm eventually touches your lap, your eyes will temporarily be locked. You'll try and open them only when your hand touches your lap, but they temporarily won't open. I can't do this for you. I can only set up the parameters to give you the experience. So want it to happen, expect it to happen. That's right. So that hand slowly starts to come towards your legs. When it touches your legs temporarily, until I say otherwise, your eyes, your eyelids will be stuck, shut. But it will feel nice, it will feel very, very, very pleasant. And you will love the experience. And you'll want more of this experience. That's right. But make sure that your mind is locked around that image, that word, that letter, that thing, that snapshot, whatever it is. Lock your mind around that thing inside your mind. Because when your hand eventually touches your lap, that's your unconscious mind's way of telling you that your eyes are temporarily closed, temporarily locked until I tell you otherwise. It will feel nice, and I promise you will get to open your eyes before you're done today. That's right. And you can just, when your hand eventually touches that lap, you can be in this wonderful place of hypnosis where you're aware of absolutely everything that's going on around you. You're aware of every breath that you take. You might even hear the sounds of my feet, yet it won't matter because your unconscious mind will. That's right. Lock your eyes. I'm only talking to you now if I'm touching your shoulder. If I'm touching your shoulder, I'm talking to you because when your hand touches your lap, your eyes temporarily become closed. I'm only talking to you if I'm touching your shoulder. How does that feel?
How does it feel?
How does it feel?
It feels kind of relaxed.
It feels kind of relaxing, doesn't it? Beautiful. And you're going to stay in that kind of relaxing place until I come back to you, your eyes closed. How does that feel, Bruce?
Very pleasant and relaxed.
Does that feel more relaxed and deeper than the last time you did this?
Yes.
Amazing. Good stuff. I'm only talking to you now if I'm touching your shoulder. Notice this now. As you look at my hand, take a big deep breath in, and now just close your eyes. That's right. And now just imagine that you roll your eyeballs up into your head. So you focus on the spot where my finger is touching right here. That's right. Keep your eyes focused on this spot. Nod your head if you understand. That's right. And as you keep your eyes focused on that spot right there, you'll notice as long as you keep your eyes there, your eyes remain closed. Kind of interesting, huh? How does that feel?
I'm not sure how it feels.
You're not sure how it feels. Feels a bit different though, right?
It feels a bit different.
Now, as you keep doing that, focusing on this spot right here. That's right. Giving them a test now. Kind of weird, huh? You can stop testing now. Eyes remain closed temporarily, but you feel amazing until I come by. How does that feel, Sean?
Peaceful.
It feels peaceful. Lovely. Sean, what I want you to do is I want you to try and open your eyes and find that you can't. Find that your eyebrows might go up and down a little bit. Your eyelids may flutter, but they just want to remain closed. Kind of interesting, huh?
If I try harder, I think I can do it.
Ah, if you try harder. That's right. And now, notice what happens when you try to open your eyes and they just remain closed. Notice that your eyebrows go up. I bet you didn't think that would work for you, did you? Did you think that that would work for you?
What would work for me?
That your eyes are locked?
I didn't think about it.
You didn't think about it. Does that happen to you a lot, that your eyes temporarily become locked? Does that happen to you every day?
No.
No, kind of surprised yourself, didn't you?
No.
You didn't surprise yourself because you knew that you could lock your eyes.
I was in a state of apprehension about what would happen.
That's right.
And
Just,
I already imagined.
just feel this. Feel it. How
Feel
does that
it.
feel?
Feel what?
How does that feel?
Feel what? Your hand on my shoulder.
My hand is not on your shoulder.
What am
How
I
does that
feeling?
feel inside?
Feel right now?
Yeah. How does it feel inside?
How do I feel
How does
inside?
it feel inside?
How does it feel?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It is. That's right. And you might not need to know what it is. And now notice that when I touch you on your shoulder, you can just allow your eyes to open, but only then. That's right. Interesting. When I touch you on your forehead, your eyes can just open peacefully. Good job. How did that feel?
Very nice.
Felt deeper the second time, didn't
Yep.
it? Very, very good. Have you ever experienced hypnosis before?
Yeah.
Very good. So today, because you came a little bit late, today you've probably got a lovely conscious mind, and I thank it for being here and bringing you to a dance, but I don't care about your conscious mind tonight, because this is about experiential learning. Everything you do is, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to instruct your unconscious mind to do it, but it's up to you if you do it. So this is not going to be intellectual masturbation. I simply want to get you to feel things inside. I don't know what you'll feel, but I want you to feel it. Because I learned this great quote that if you just talk at people, maybe they'll retain 5% of what you say, even if it's the greatest information in the world. But if you get people involved and give them an experience, then everything they're learning goes straight into their unconscious mind. And I far more want to give you an experience than an intellectual understanding that you get from a test book. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Beautiful, lovely. Can I borrow you for a moment?
Sure.
Good start. What's your name again?
There.
Daryl, very nice. Were you at a boot camp earlier, Daryl? Because your military fatigue's in.
Yeah.
Very good. Do you have any injuries, right or left shoulder at all?
I do.
Which shoulder?
Yes.
Both of them?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a bag? Like, if I had you to have your arm out like this and I just push down, would it hurt you?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't do that with you then, on both arms.
Can do a fingery thing or something.
All right. Let me try one time. If this hurts you, stop immediately. Make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Which arm or shoulder is stronger? Are you right or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Good. So with your right hand, have it out to your side. Make a fist.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and push it down with two fingers. If it hurts, tell me, we stop immediately. But I'm only going to push down like that with about, I don't know, some pressure. So make a fist. Just don't let me push down, okay? If it hurts, tell me, we stop. You understand?
Yeah.
Good. Strong, strong, strong. Does that hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, can we try this arm?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if that arm's any stronger. All right. Make a fist for me. Keep it strong. Again, if it hurts you, we'll stop it. All right. But don't let me push down. So keep it nice and strong, strong, strong. Okay, so it's a little bit stronger on that side. Okay, but I want to do something with your shoulders, but I don't want to hurt you. So please take a seat. Can't do that one with you. Don't want to hurt you. Take a seat. Bruce, are your shoulders okay?
Yeah, my shoulders are
Okay,
fine.
beautiful. I won't hurt you back, don't worry. Can I borrow you for a minute?
Sure.
Lovely. Are you right or left arm, Bruce?
Right arm.
Right arm, lovely. Can I get you to hold out your right arm to your side, like so? Make a fist. I'm going to try and push down my two fingers. I really am. Just don't let me push down, right? Two fingers. Strong, strong, strong. Okay, I wasn't really. Okay, can we try the other arm? I wasn't really. All right. So don't let me push down. Like strong. Really, I really do want you to resist me. Okay. So strong, strong, strong. Two fingers. Beautiful. You feel the difference. Yes. Good. Relax that arm for a moment. All right. Good. So once again, I'm going to ask you to do that. Do not let me push down. All right. No matter what happens, I'm going to try resist me all of the way. Cool. Okay. So arm out again. Same pressure, strong, 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 and all your energy just goes away. Does that happen a lot to you, where your energy just disappears like that?
Yes.
It does. Well, listen, all your strength comes back to you right now. Arm out again, all your strengths come back to you. Do not let me push down. Strong, strong, strong. Good, you're strong again. Again, don't let me push down. Strong, strong, strong. And then it just goes down all by itself. All your strength comes back to you. Kind of interesting, right?
Yes, it is.
It's called muscle testing. Have you ever done some muscle testing before? Yes. Yeah, lovely. Oftentimes I'll get clients to come into my office and they'll be very, very intellectual like you guys, and they would have gone, you know, through the ringer, and they want to tell me about their problems consciously. But if you could fix your problems consciously, you would already fix them. If we could fix our problems consciously, none of us would smoke, none of us would be alcoholics, none of us would be fat. We'd sit down one day and say, you know what, this is stupid that I smoke, it's killing me, and it makes me smell like hot garbage, I'm going to stop. But all of our habits, all of our addictions, if you will, are all in our unconscious mind. Some people call it subconscious. So I never care about intellectualizing with people because that's what's kept them stuck. But I care about talking to their bodies and their unconscious mind. Your body, your unconscious mind can never lie. Bruce is going to prove this to you right now. So Bruce, I want you to tell us a truth. Your name is Bruce, right?
That's right.
So hold out your arm and say, my name is Bruce.
My name is Bruce.
Strong, strong, strong. Don't let me push down. Body says this is the truth. Relax. Good. Strong is the truth. Now I'm going to ask you to lie. But don't let me push down. Say, my name is Luke.
My name is Luke.
Strong, strong, strong. Body says no. This is the truth. This is a lie. Your body can't ever lie. So oftentimes clients will blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not sure if it's worked. Well, your body said it's worked. Or they'll come in and say, I really want to quit smoking. I'm like, say that and hold your arm out. I really want to quit smoking. Arm goes down. I'm like, well, your body says no. Like, no, I really did. That's why I paid you all this money and I'm here. I'm like, well, talk to your arm. Your body can never lie. I'll do one more thing with you. Universal truth. 2 + 2 = 4. Fair enough, right?
Yep.
Arm out. 2 + 2 = 4. Say it.
2 + 2 = 4.
Strong, strong, strong. Body says you're telling the truth. Now lie to me. 2 + 2 = 50.
2 + 2 is green.
Don't let me push down. Body says no. Your body never lies to you. So you can say all this and that and intellectualize it, but
Right.
your body or your unconscious mind that's controlling your body, that's
Right.
controlling your respiratory system, that's controlling the blood that flows into the little toe on each foot right now, it never lies. Thank you so much, Bruce. Please take a seat. Very good. Anyone have any questions about hypnosis or what kind of things that I do with people, or anything you want to know about hypnosis or change work?
I just had a thought about, I mean, you talked about the smoker. He may very well want to give up smoking, but he may have some other thing that's getting in the way. So do you address, is that what you address?
Yeah, secondary gain. So every person who comes into my office, whether it's the smoker who wants to quit, whether it's the obese client that wants to lose weight, whether it's the alcoholic that wants to stop drinking, whether it's the child that pees the bed and wants to stop, consciously, they pretty much, they all want to quit. Hence why they called me up, they were screamed on the phone 30 minutes with me, they filled out the application, they paid a bunch of money. So consciously they put their hand up and they want to quit. But all their problems, all of their habits, all of their patterns are in their unconscious mind. Some people call it subconscious, some people call it non-conscious, I call it unconscious. And everyone that comes into my office is very much like this. You imagine these two magnets here. They consciously want to stop the habit, right? So they imagine, for example, it's the smoker. Right? Smoker walks around the whole day, it's like, today's the day I'm going to stop smoking, I'm going to stop smoking, I'm going to stop smoking. Unconscious mind says, no you're not, because I want to continue. So you end up attracting what you don't want. I often ask my clients, well, what do you want? Well, I don't want to smoke anymore. Yeah, what do you want? I don't want to be fat anymore. What do you want? I don't want to be poor anymore. They often think that asking what they don't want is the same for asking what they want. If I asked you guys right now, don't think of a blue tree, what do you have to do?
Think of a blue tree.
Exactly. You have to think of it, what I'm asking you not to do, to process it. So every client comes into that position. See, if a client wanted to consciously quit and unconsciously quit, they wouldn't need me. They'd just quit. If a client unconsciously did not want to quit the problem and consciously didn't want to quit the problem, they wouldn't call me. They'd be okay. I mean, they'd suffer on some level, but they'd kind of at least be on the same line. The problem always becomes is when we kind of like, they start attracting the problem in their life. So what I do with hypnosis is when the person comes in, and again I'm going to use smoking for an example, but you can put any problem in here. I do a process with people that if you don't need to tell us right now, don't even say it out loud, but is there something in your life, like a habit or something that you'd like to get rid of? You don't need to tell us what it's about at all. Is there something in your life, like a pattern, a habit, a problem you're like, I want to get rid of that?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Can I get you to hold those magnets for just a sec? Lovely. And now just feel as they come together. So right now, that's what happens. You're attracting the problem. We all do. See, what I do with clients is we do a process, many different processes, hypnosis, energy work, emotional freedom technique. How would you like it instead of attracting your problem into your life, you started to repel your problem? So hold the magnets now. So when that problem came towards you, you start to slowly bring those magnets together and notice how it feels different. So actually bring them together. Good, a little bit faster. Do you feel that there's a resistance there now because the polarity's been shifted? How would you like to repel your problem instead of attracting it? See, the problem no longer was a part of you. It just didn't come to you anymore. Would you like that? Would you benefit from that?
Don't know.
You don't know. Okay, that's cool.
So, I mean, it sounds like you take the secondary gain and just do a flip on it where it becomes more of a, like an away thing as opposed to...
We actually take it out. We delete the program. So hold these magnets right here. So you don't need to tell us, right? But is there something in your life, a problem, a habit that you're attracting and you wish that you just repelled it and never came back again?
Yeah.
Cool, lovely. So right now, you're like everyone. You're attracting it, right? We all do. This is what we do consciously. How would you like to start repelling it? So now you change the polarity So it just can't touch you anymore, can't come back. Do you feel the difference there?
Yeah.
Yeah. And these Bruce as well, I think you'll feel it.
But it sounds like you sort of have to even forget about the problem to some
Oh no, no. There's a great quote that says, wisdom is being able to have the memory that have no emotional impact anymore in your life. So I have clients that will leave my sessions, they'll be very, very aware of what their problem was, but there won't be any emotional juice to it anymore. It's almost like when I was young, I used to like a certain type of music. I used to like Kiss when I was young, right? But now, I don't like Kiss. But when I don't say to myself, no, I didn't like Kiss. It's what, when I was young, I had all the posters, the figures, the albums. I love Kiss. But now I'm like, oh yeah, I used to do that when I was 10 or 11, didn't I? Yeah, that's a bit silly, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't like the music anymore, do I? No, but I used to, didn't I? Yeah, it's kind of like that. Or it's kind of like when you were younger, you had a style. Maybe when you were a teenager, you dressed a certain way. But as you got older, your style changed. You still, when you look back, you're like, oh yeah, I used to dress like that, didn't I? Oh yeah, yeah. I don't dress that way anymore, do I? No, so I kind of grew up and did something else. So you still have the memory, but there's no emotional juice. It's almost like people kind of grow out of it, if that kind of makes sense.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Any questions, Bruce?
No, no. Keep going.
Cool. Yeah, so does anybody have something that they want to get rid of here tonight? And you don't actually even need to tell us what it is out loud, as long as you've got something, like not something too heavy, but something that you're like, you know what, I wish that that was gone. That didn't affect me anymore. Anyone got anything like that?
Oh, it didn't affect me anymore.
Yeah, like you're aware of it, but it's just like the clothing that you outgrew. It's like, oh yeah, I used to dress that way. I don't anymore. I used to listen to that music, but I don't anymore. I used to have that problem, didn't I? Yeah, but I don't anymore. I outgrew it. Anyone got something like that? Like not too emotionally intense, but somewhere that's like, you know what? Whether it's a habit, whether it's something that's just like, yeah, I would like to get rid of that or weaken that charge effect. Anyone?
Definitely, yeah.
You got something?
Yeah, definitely.
Can I do a little bit of work with you?
Yeah.
Would that be okay?
Sure.
Beautiful. I don't even need to know what. If you feel comfortable, you can tell us what it is. If you don't need to tell us what it is.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you want to tell us what it is or not? It's whatever you're more comfortable with.
I'll just not tell.
All right, fair enough. But you.
But the part that spoke to me when you said, "Do I have a problem that I want to get rid of?" No.
Oh.
But that.
Okay.
That doesn't affect me anymore. That. Whatever the problem has happened, and it doesn't affect me anymore. That's important to me.
Okay, so is there something that you want to reduce or get rid of or not? I'm unclear.
I don't. In my understanding, I can't get rid of this thing.
Okay.
This thing happens,
Okay.
but my reaction to it is what I can change.
Okay. Do you want to do some work around that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is it a physiological thing, or is it more of a psychological thing? You don't need to tell us what it is, but it's just that it will help me a little bit.
It's a psychological thing, yeah?
It's a psychological thing. Is there a feeling attached to it?
Yes.
Awesome, lovely. Can I get you to sit right there?
Yeah.
Cool. You sit. You're okay with these people sitting around, right?
Yeah.
Cool. On a scale of 0 to 10, how much of a problem is this for you in your life? If 10 is, it's the biggest problem, and 0 is, it ain't even a problem at all, what would you rate the intensity of this problem for you in your life right now?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, lovely. You ever done any hypnosis work one-on-one with somebody?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Awesome. You ever done any emotional freedom technique, tapping?
Yeah.
You've done that as well?
Yeah.
Have you ever done any eye movement desensitization therapy with anyone?
I move?
No? Beautiful. Have you ever done any kinetic shift? No? Oh, cool. Can I get you just to uncross your legs for a minute? Lovely. So it's about 7, right? Your problem's about 7?
I think I'm saying it
Just
is.
whatever comes up, just
Yeah.
trust it. Yeah.
That's it.
You do not have epilepsy, right?
No.
So you're okay with lights?
Yep.
Beautiful. So great. I just want you to look at this pen right here. Keep your head still, but with your eyes, just follow the pen. And just say it's gone. Say it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Gone.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Follow it. It's gone. 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 Follow it. There you go. It's gone. 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 Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Keep them closed. As this light touches the bridge of your nose, just allow that light to go behind your eyes and white out that problem. Your eyes remain closed as I remove that pen. And as I remove that pen now, a new light comes in its place. And just allow whatever that thing is that we don't know and we do not need to know, but your reaction to it, just allow it to melt away. Like an ice cube melting in a glass of your favourite beverage. Like an Alka-Seltzer tablet dissolving in a glass of water. Just like wax melting off a candle. Just let it dissolve, let it melt, let it disintegrate right now. You don't need it anymore. Just let it go. Open your eyes. What's your last name? I don't really care what your last name is. As you think of that problem now on a scale of 1 to 10, how much lower is it? First number that comes into your head.
4.
4. Interesting, huh? Cool. Is it okay?
I don't know what it means.
That's okay. Is it okay if we take it all the way down? Would it be appropriate to take it down completely?
Yeah,
to a 0? Yes? Okay, very good. Lovely. So, look at me, grab your 3 fingers. I'm going to do it with you, emotional freedom technique. This is my version of it on steroids. So 3 fingers, tap above your eyebrow for me and say, even though I have this problem, even if it doesn't get any better, I still profoundly love and accept myself. Even if nothing changes, if I leave with this problem here tonight, I still profoundly love and accept myself. Good. Open your eyes. What's the problem now? 0 to 10. First number that comes into your mind. Notice how much lower it is.
0.
What?
0.
0? What? 0?
0.
Already? And notice this now. Close your eyes. Try and get that problem back. And notice that you're aware of it, but it just doesn't affect you the same way. You still have the same memory, but just notice how it feels differently on the inside. Just notice how it feels differently. How does it feel differently on the inside?
There's not the starting up of an engine.
Ah, okay.
A resistance engine.
Yes. Very good. Cool. Open your eyes. That was a little bit of quick work. Good job. I'll grab your email later and you can tell me how things are going to be over the next couple of days, because I don't even know what your problem is.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else does, but I'm curious to see how things are over the next couple of days. Is that cool?
Wow, that's awesome.
Cool. So I'll get you, just put your name and email there, and I'll shoot you an email in a couple of days and I'll check up with you. Anyone else? There's a pen right there. Anyone else got something? They don't even need to tell me what the problem is, but want to reduce whatever the intensity of that problem is. Some kind of emotion, or even someone's got a physiological thing, potentially.
Sure, I'll play.
Yeah, cool. We'll get you right here in just a moment. Are you comfortable telling us what it is, or would you rather keep it to yourself?
No, I'm comfortable.
Beautiful. Cool. Any questions about what just happened there?
I have to tell you, I'm just a little bit skeptical, even though he's had an experience.
Yeah. Are you a true skeptic or a fake skeptic?
What does that mean?
It's just that I've been through so many different programs, and I find some of the same issues for myself.
Are you a true skeptic or a fake skeptic?
What a question.
I think I'm a true skeptic.
Cool, because do you know what the difference is between a fake skeptic and a true skeptic?
No.
A fake skeptic, a fake skeptic is just skeptical on the one thing. They're very closed-minded when it comes to one thing. A true skeptic is skeptic of the thing that's in front of them, but they're also skeptical of their skepticism. They're skeptical and they can look at it and be like, is that actually true what I feel about something? I'm not sure. They have the ability to look back on both sides as opposed to just taking one stance and say, the world is round or the world is flat. So would you say you're a true skeptic or a fake skeptic?
True.
A true skeptic. So you have the ability to look at things both ways
Yeah.
and to allow things to happen for you. That's awesome. Good. I'll borrow you.
Sure. You want me in the chair?
Yeah, it'd be lovely. You're comfortable in this chair, aren't you? I love skeptics. I destroy skeptics. If you
I
would
talk about the skeptic.
Yeah.
The true skeptic is the one who says, well, this guy's saying the world is like this. And it sort of seems reasonable, but I'm not sure. And this other guy says, totally opposite thing, and it seems, it's got reasonable arguments, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to find out for myself.
I like it. I used to be very black and white. I used to be like, no, it's this way. It's this way. I don't care what everyone else is saying. It's got to be this way. And I learned from one of my mentors that true intelligence has been able to, actually, is it this way? It might be that it actually might be this way. But what if I can look at the argument from the other way and go to that and be like, well, actually, maybe it could be this way. When you can hold two diametrically opposed opinions and be in the middle and kind of be like, for me, that's a true skeptic. That's analytical, and it's easy for me to say. That's really analysing the subject and keeping it up and keeping an open mind. But as soon as you just drop one thing and say, no, that's the way, that's when I think we're in trouble.
Right.
And we stay locked, and it doesn't help us. So yeah, what's the physiological thing, may I ask?
More psychological.
Okay.
There's something around success or lots of money.
Okay.
That I get squeamish when it gets close.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So how would you put that into one sentence? What's the limiting belief?
I think I'm afraid of success.
Okay, the Jonah complex. Of all the things to be afraid of, I always say to my clients, success is, I know, we get it though. Okay, all right. Cool. Is there an emotion that's below that you're aware of? Just trust your unconscious mind.
Oh yeah, there's a fear.
There's fear.
Right about here, solar plexus.
Yeah.
Tight, right across here, and about that size.
Cool, thank you. Close your eyes for a moment if you would, Bruce. On a scale of 0 to 10, how strong is that fear right now?
Ooh, it just jumped. I'd give it a 7.
Cool. Be there right now with it, like really be in it. Allow yourself to feel it. I promise that I'll get you out of it before we're done today. But just really be in it right now.
Okay.
And you
We're
can,
up to an 8.
thank you. And if you're comfortable, if you'd allow that to temporarily become uncomfortable, I promise to keep you safe. Yeah, is that a 9 now?
Close.
Cool. Just nod your head when it's a 9 for me. I'm going to make you feel worse in order to make you feel a whole lot better. Thank you. Is it okay if we take it to a 10 temporarily? And you can feel that now. And this is the last time you ever have to feel it. What number are we at, Bruce?
About a 9.5.
About 9.5. I'm going to work at 9.5. Open your eyes, point to where that feeling is inside your body, first place. What colour is it? First colour that comes into your head.
Blue.
Feel this. Open your eyes, watch me, feel it. Just imagine that I'm taking out all of that blue crap, all out of your body right now. So it's right there, it's right here. And notice what happens now as I start to shift my hands up, so that emotion starts to shift as well. As I start to push up with my right hand and I start to pull with my left hand, so we start to shift that fear, that colour, all the way up. So it goes past your solar plexus, it goes past your chin, it goes past your nose, and it all the way back. Gone, finished. How do I spell your last name? Actually, I don't really care how I spell your last name. 0 to 10, what's the number of it right now?
6.
6, good. Point to where it is right now. Good, what colour is it? First colour that comes in.
Yellow.
Beautiful, open your eyes. Good. And just imagine now that I start to pull that yellow and everything it represents to you all the way out, right now. So it's here. All that yellow, all of that fear that's held you back through much of your life for success, it's right here, right now. And notice what starts to happen now is it slowly starts to shift up. It's still in your body, but we start to shift it. We start to shift it up. Just allow the shift to happen. Just allow it to shift up your chest, to your throat, shifting all the way to your face, all the way to the top of your head, and all the way out now. What's your telephone number? I don't really care what your telephone number is. As you try and figure that problem now, what number is it now? Notice it's lower.
3.
3, interesting, right? Close your eyes. Where's that 3? Point to where it is. Right there. What colour is it? First one that comes
Brown.
up. Brown. Open your eyes. Notice this now. So grab that last little bit of brown and everything that it represents and everything that's held back for you. And notice it comes all the way out. All the way out. Now, that's it. Watch. Now, as you shift that last little bit of brown, now, as I start to lift up with my right hand, I start to pull with my left hand, it just shifts. It just shifts higher. It shifts all the way out. All the way out. All the way out. Now, it's gone. What's your postal code? I don't really care what your postal code is. What's the number right now?
A 1.
A 1. Is it okay if we get rid of that last one?
Wait a minute. This part's a 1, but a piece of this came back.
Oh, good. What colour is that?
Black.
Good. Open your eyes. Watch this. You're going to get rid of the black now. Actually, watch this. It starts to spiral out. It starts to spiral out. Spiral out. That last little black spirals out. Now. Good. And now, notice that this time, it starts to shift to the side of your body. So we start to shift it to your shoulder. It's still inside, it's still in your bone, but now it starts to come all the way down, that last little black, all the way down now, your arm, your forearm. Just feel it shifting, that last little bit that's holding you back, all the way to your wrist, all the way to your fingertips, and all the way out. Now, gone, finish, just let it go. Just let it go, let it disappear. How old are you? I actually don't really care how old you are. What's the problem right now, 0 to 10? Find it's really hard to get it back right now.
Between a 1 and a 2.
Between the 1 and the 2. Awesome. So okay if we get rid of that 1 or 2. You're not epileptic,
That's
are you?
fine.
That's fine? Good.
Not epileptic.
Beautiful. So if I can get you, just to look simply at that light right there, but keep your head still. So I'll get you just to your head a little bit more forward from if you. Yeah, Bruce, lovely. And just follow the light with your eyes and say it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Follow it. It's gone. It's gone. Keep saying it's gone. 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 Follow the light. It's gone. There you go. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Close your eyes. Allow this light to touch the bridge of your nose. And as that light touches, it goes behind your eyes and it lights out, it blurs out, it deletes that problem, it wipes it out. Keeping your eyes closed, as I take that light away, so too does the problem go away. And in its place right now, in its place is a beautiful light right now that just dissolves anything that may be remaining there. Almost like wax melting off of a candle, like an ice cube melting in a glass of your favourite beverage, just melting away, like an Alka-Seltzer tablet, just melting, dissolving, disintegrating in a glass of water. Just let it go. Doesn't help you, let it go. That's right, let it go. Let it go. And let it be replaced. Let it be replaced by this light that dissolves all negativity. Just let it go. It doesn't help you, it doesn't serve you. You're more than this. Just let it go. Let it go, you're smarter than this. Let it go. You know what to do. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Open your eyes. 0 to 10, where is it right now?
It's either 0 or well less than 1.
It's always that well less than 1. It's always that last little one that's right there. Can you get rid of that last
I'm
one?
not sure.
Okay.
Like, I'm not sure if it's there or not.
Check in with yourself. And I want you to be honest, because you know we've got skeptics here, so be honest with them. If you feel that feeling for that problem, test for that. There might be something else underneath it which we can deal with, but that is what we're testing for.
No, it's gone.
It's gone. You sure?
Yeah.
How long was this a problem for you?
Somewhere between 30 and 70 years.
30 and 70 years. And was that about 6 minutes?
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to stay in touch.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell me about
Sure.
this?
Yeah.
Good job. Give you a high five. Anyone else got anything else they want to work on?
I would, yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you.
Go for it.
Physiological or psychological?
It's psychological, but it
Yeah.
has a physiology is sort of a physiology.
Okay.
I mean,
So
it's
let me.
social anxiety. That's
Yeah. Okay.
story.
Beautiful. Okay. So yeah. So okay, we do a little bit of work on it.
Yeah.
Cool. Come take a seat. Thanks for being honest. 0 to 10. How strong is that feeling?
It varies anywhere from 5 to a 10.
5 to 10. Right now.
Maybe a 6.
Beautiful. All right. Do you trust me?
Yeah.
Cool. Close your eyes. Allow yourself to feel it to a number 7. Promise to get you out of it. But just, that's right. Just nod your head when you allow it to get to a 7.
It's a 7 or an 8.
Thank you. Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much. Great. Now I'm going to temporarily make you worse to make you better, okay? So you're going to feel uncomfortable for a little bit, but I promise there's a reason I'm doing this, all right? Allow yourself to take it to a 9. You're safe, but just allow yourself to feel it temporarily so you never have to feel this shit ever again. Just nod your head when you're there.
Somewhere like an 8 or 9. I think.
Yeah, okay. Good, open your eyes for me. Thank you. Point to where it is in your body, first place that comes up.
Well, my heart's pounding.
Good, what colour is it?
Red.
Good.
Brown.
Brown, alright, watch this. Just allow it, that's right. Just allow me to take it out. All of it. Now, it's here. Just imagine it's here. All that social anxiety and everything it represents, that brown and everything that brown has represented for however many years. Just notice this now. Just allow it to just shift up. Just shift up so it goes past your solar plexus, past your chest. It goes up into your neck. Just allow it to be shifted. As I push up with my right hand and I pull with my left hand, just let it shift. Shift up now so it goes high. It's still in your body. It's still there. But notice what happens now. Clear the screen. What's your telephone number? Actually, I don't really care what your telephone number is. 0 to 10. How high is it right now? First number that comes into your mind.
5.
5. Beautiful. Point to where it is right now inside your body.
It's kind of in the back, sort of the back of my. It's in the torso.
Beautiful. Thank you. What colour is it?
Yellow.
Yellow. Watch this now. As I reach back into the back of your torso and I start to pull that out all the way. Now, it's here. That's right. And now notice what happens, that last little bit now that's been there for so long. Just notice what happens as it's right here in front of you. That yellow and what that yellow represents to you is here. And notice what starts to happen is I start to shift up that feeling with my right hand and I start to pull up with my left hand and it starts to shift. That yellow and that feeling and all that crap that's held you back for so friggin' long is in your body. And notice as it starts to shift more and more, and more. It's gone. It's gone. What's your last name? Actually, I don't really care what your last name is. 1 to 10, what is it right now? First number that comes into your mind.
I have a feeling that, I mean, it's still like a 5.
5. Good. So, you're not epileptic, are you?
No.
You're okay with lights, right? Lovely. That's good. Good. So, just keep your head still for me, but with your eyes, just with your eyes, follow this pen. And just say out loud, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. All right, there's something. Okay, it's gone. 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 Close your eyes. Keep them closed. Allow this pen to touch the bridge of your nose. Allow that light to go behind your eyes. Allow it to white out this problem. Just allow it to dissolve into the light. Keeping your eyes closed. But as I take that white light away, so too does that problem go away. And in fact, it's replaced now. It's replaced. Because when we take something away, we've got to replace it. And now, that's right, you can just let it go. It's replaced by a lovely sense of security, of safety. It just doesn't matter. The only one that's keeping score is you. You can let it go. You don't have to be a prisoner to this anymore. It does not help you and it does not keep you safe. Let it go. Allow this light to just melt it away. Just let it happen. Don't try. You already know that trying makes you weak. Just let it go. You can do this. Just like you let your fingers come together earlier. Just as you allowed your hands to come together when you stopped thinking about it and you experienced it. Just as you allowed your body to fall forwards, then it fell backwards. Just as you allowed your foot to stick to the ground, you did that. And so too can you let this go. Just like wax melts off of a candle, it just goes. Just like ice melts in a glass of water, it just goes. Like an Alka-Seltzer tablet just dissolves in a glass of water, it just dissolves. There's no hard work that's tried. You just add water and it goes. You don't need to try. You can just let it go. Just let it go. As I pick up your right hand, don't try and help me at all. Just let me pick up the hand. I'm safely going to pick it up. I'm going to gently shake some relaxation into your body. I'll count to 3 and I'll plop that hand back into your lap. And you're going to go even deeper than you are right now. Don't help me. 1, 2, 3. That's right. Even deeper. Just as you allow that hand to go. You can be aware of everything I say. You can be aware of my movements around the room. You can be aware of the noise of my rings. Yet none of these sounds will trouble you. None of them will disturb you at all. They just allow you to zero in, to focus more in on my voice right now. Because you're here for a very specific reason here tonight. You thought you were here to be entertained. Yet something else is going to happen. As I pick up your left arm and hand now, don't help me, I got you. And as I gently pick it up, I count to 3, and as I just let it plop down onto your lap, you can go deeper. Now, 1, 2, 3, deeper. That's right, never gone before. From this moment forward, whenever I touch your right shoulder, take that as a sign to just let go. That's right, even more than you are right now. You're doing great. I'd like for you to imagine, pretend, or even make believe that there's a staircase that you're standing on top of. This staircase is safe, it's secure, it's nice. You're totally at ease on this staircase. It has 10 steps. And all the way at the bottom of this staircase is a beautiful, big, fat 0. The 0 is human-sized. Nod your head if you understand. In a moment, I'm going to ask that you walk down that staircase, safe and secure. And with every step that you walk down that staircase, you just let go more and more. Just like you let go of all that pressure inside your body. You just let go more and more. You don't need to try anymore. You've tried too long and too damn hard. Now you can just let go. Nod your head if you understand. That's right. Because we're going to go on a little trip. A trip where you get to be extraordinary and free. Maybe for the first time in your life. So get ready. Imagine you put your foot on that first step now, going down. 10, going down deeper and deeper and deeper now. 9, no sounds will trouble you, disturb you in any way, shape or form. It will just allow you to zero in on my voice and let go even more. 8, with every breath that you take and every move that you make, just letting go more and more and more. 7, just allowing yourself to melt into that chair, not trying to do anything, just allow it to happen. Just as you allow yourself to breathe, you don't have to think about breathing consciously, because if you did, you'd be dead. But your unconscious mind does that. It does so many things. In fact, it does about 5 million things at any moment, things that you're not even aware of right now. So are you aware of the blood circling into the little toe on your left foot now? Probably not, to bring your awareness to it, because you don't need to be. Just allow your unconscious mind to take control. It breathes you. It looks after you. Allow yourself to go deeper now. 7, deeper. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel. That's right, the deeper you go. 8, going down even deeper now than before. 5, with every breath that you take and every move that you make, just allowing yourself to go deeper. 4, as those voices inside your head start to quiet all the way. 3, just allow it to happen. Deeper now. You're doing great. 2, with every step that you take and every move that you make, just allow it to melt away, to dissolve away, to just disappear. It's all in your head. 1, you can get rid of this. Right at the bottom of your staircase now, you see a big, beautiful, fat, human-sized 0. Nod your head if you can see that. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 3, and when my count reaches 3, you're going to be on the other side of that 0, but not yet. Because you see, on the other side of that 0 is the most wonderful place you could ever imagine. It's the most wonderful place that could only exist in your, that's right, imagination. It's a place where you get to let go of all your baggage, and it just dissolves. It's a beautiful paradise, if you will, if that rings true, if that's a lovely experience for you. What I'm trying to say is it's your version of paradise, whatever that is. So from the moment I'll count from 1 to 3, when my count reaches 3, you'll imagine stepping through that 0 onto the other side, to a place that could only exist in your mind, and where anything is possible. Nod your head if you understand. Get ready now, it's almost time. 1, stepping towards that 0. 2, putting 1 foot in that 0 now, you're not quite there yet. And 3, on the other side. This is a place that could only exist in your imagination. It's a place where anything's possible, where anything can happen. See, it's a place where you can just leave all your problems to dissolve in the beautiful sun. They can just dissolve. They can just disappear. You don't need to analyze them. You don't need to figure out why. You can just let it go. Just as you allow your arm to drop down now. Just as you allowed your fingers to come together. Just as you allowed your hands to come together tonight. Just as you allowed your foot to stick to the ground. Did you think that was a coincidence that we were working together? Just let it go. You did that. You did it all. And you can become more of a hypnosis machine now than you ever thought possible. That's right. So you can achieve whatever the hell you want to achieve in your life. And you can start to feel more. Because I know there's been a part of you that stopped you from feeling up to this point. And I'm telling you right now, it's okay to feel. Because the more that you feel, the more of life you're going to experience. And yeah, you're still going to have a beautiful intellect that's going to make you amazing at your job. But also now, that's right, you're going to be able to take part in the world and feel stuff. Really feel and experience life. So you stop living from the head and you start to live from that heart. And you feel everything. And it now becomes that black and white movie. Now it becomes colour. And you feel so much more, but you feel alive, and you have more control than you've ever had in your life. I know you've had challenges in your life. We all have. But you're here. That's right. And you have the ability to just You don't need to spend 4 years in psychotherapy talking about the problem 3 times a week, spending tens of thousands of dollars, going in circles. You can just let it go. I know that in your life there was something you used to do that one day you stopped. I don't need to know what it is, but I know you've had that experience. It may have been a certain style you had as a teenager that you used to dress a certain way. Then as you grew older, you're like, I'm not doing that anymore, and you stop. Maybe when you were a kid like me, you played with a He-Man figure. I don't know what your toy was, but then when I got to 11, I'm like, I don't play with figures anymore. I just stopped. You can stop that now and allow yourself to grow as you start to feel more. Because the more you feel, the more you can just simply let go of this. You're a good man. And you've got a whole life in front of you. And you can just allow these problems to dissolve, because I know that you truly felt them. I know that. But I also know that you can just let them go. You're the only one who's keeping count. No one else cared about it. But you can let this go now. Just let it go. Just like a wave that comes into the shore, then just goes out. Just like wax that melts off a candle. Just like a pebble of sand that you're on a beach and you throw over your left shoulder. And even if you try to look back to find that pebble, that little grain of sand, I should say, you couldn't find it, even if you wanted to. And why would you want it to? You can just let it go. You don't need to try. You don't need to analyze. You can just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Just as that arm can drop down, that's right. You go even deeper now. Yet you can be aware of everything that I say. Everything. Because you see, hypnosis is not the absence of senses. In fact, all of your senses become even heightened, but it just doesn't bother you or disturb you at all as you just let it go. Now, if there's anything in your life that you want to get rid of, that you want it to lose its emotional intensity of you, just drop it off now into this magical place that can only exist in your mind. Because in a few moments, you're going to leave this place. But you can always come back here. And you can always drop off the crap you no longer want and need. And I wouldn't suggest to your unconscious mind that every night when you go to sleep, it might just do this automatically, just recycles the garbage so it just disappears as you go deeper now. But anytime you want to have this experience again, this place, this paradise, this place that could only exist in your mind, in your body, where anything's possible as you just allow it to go. Realize that I don't know if you'll dream tonight, and you'll be aware when you wake up. You may have vivid dreams tonight and wake up and be aware of them tomorrow. You may have vivid dreams tonight and not be aware at all, but you will dream. And when you dream, it's your unconscious mind's way of working out what happened that day. I don't know if you're going to feel changes now, or when you wake up tomorrow morning, or in a few days from now. I don't know. But your unconscious mind knows everything. So you might notice things just start to change. They start to feel differently. Not because you're trying to make it happen, because you get out of your own way and you just allow it to happen. You just allow yourself to feel. Nod your head if you understand. That's right. Because in the moment I'll count from 1 to 5, and when my count reaches 5, you'll be fully immersed back in this room, but you'll bring these changes with you. You'll leave all that crap behind. But just before I do that, I'd like for your unconscious mind now to remind you of every positive thought or feeling you ever had about yourself now. Just allow it to come flooding through you now. Everything. And in a moment I'm going to go quiet, but I'm still here. I'm going to go quiet for a moment for a very specific reason. Just to allow you to feel those feelings. And then I'll slowly start to count you out. But you'll feel those wonderful positive feelings until you next hear my voice. Nod your head if you understand. becoming aware of the sounds around you, other than the sound of my voice. 2, gently shaking your fingertips and toes, allowing full circulation to return to your entire body. 3, take a nice big deep breath in of love, transformation and change, and breathe out all the crap you no longer want and need in your life. 4, imagine as if every nerve, muscle, cell and fibre in your body was bathed clean in beautiful, clean spring water, detoxifying your mind and your body. And when your unconscious mind has accepted all these changes for your own benefit and will allow you to experience those changes, whether it's now, whether it's when you sleep and wake up tomorrow morning, or whether it's a few days from now. I don't know how quickly this will happen, but your unconscious mind runs the show, and we can trust it because it breathes for you and it sends blood throughout your body and controls your endocrine hormonal system. It does a pretty good job doing that. So when your unconscious mind has accepted all these wonderful suggestions for your own benefit, then and only then allow your eyes to open, feeling great. Good job. You do feel pretty good, don't you?
I feel better.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, there's a part of me that's telling me that is still there.
Yeah. How do you know that part's still there? Is it a sound in your head?
No, it's a feeling.
Oh, it's a feeling.
It's a presence.
It's a presence. Point to where that presence is in your body.
It's kind of here.
Cool. What colour is it? First colour comes to your
Black.
head. Cool. 1 to 10, how strong is it? First number that comes in.
3,
3. Alright,
4.
cool.
Yeah.
Lovely. So imagine now that last little bit of that crap, that black feeling, imagine I were to grab it now and just pull it out of your body, right here. So it's here, that last little bit of black that represents all that stuff now, that self-doubt, that is right here, right now. And just notice this now. Just allow it to just shift, simply shift. So it comes from your stomach to your solar plexus, to your clavicle, to your neck, to your chin, to your nose. Take a big deep breath in and just allow it to go. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Good. Close your eyes again. Open your eyes again. Good. 0 to 10, how strong is it now? That feeling. Notice it's probably gone or severely reduced.
I don't know.
Just feel it. The feeling. What number?
There's less of a doubt.
Yeah, less of a doubt. Cool. Beautiful. Can we get you to stand up? I think we might have done this earlier. Your shoulders were okay, or they were not? No, your shoulders were okay, right?
Okay.
Cool. Right or left-handed?
Left.
Left-handed. Beautiful. Doubt. 1 to 10. You said 2 or 3. 2
or 3.
Cool. Hold out your right arm and say, my doubt is a 2.
My doubt is a 2.
Strong, strong, strong. Don't let me push down. Strong, strong, strong. Okay. So we're down about halfway. So I'm going to test it the other way now. Say my doubt is a 10.
My doubt is a 10.
Strong, strong, strong. Okay. Say my doubt is a 0.
My doubt is a 0.
I'm just going to get together right there. Yeah. Strong, strong, strong. Good. Okay, so we know it's not a 0. All right, beautiful. Good. All right, so 3 fingers with me. Just tap above your eyebrows and say after me, even though this problem is a 2.
Even though this problem is a 2.
I still profoundly love and accept myself.
I still profoundly love and accept myself.
Even if this doesn't go away,
Even if this doesn't go away,
I still profoundly love and accept
I
myself.
still profoundly love and accept myself.
Even if I keep this problem here,
Even if I keep this problem here,
I still love and accept myself.
I still love and accept myself.
Relax. Good. Put your arm out again. Say this problem is a 2.
This problem
All the way
is
up
a
for
2.
me. Good. All the way up there. Yeah. Strong, strong, strong. Body says not anymore, it's not. Say this problem is a 1.
This problem is a 1.
Strong, strong, strong. Don't let me push down. Body says not anymore, it's not. Say this problem is a 10.
This problem is a 10.
Strong, strong, strong. Body says not anymore, it's not. Say I've got rid of this problem. Don't let me push down.
I've got rid of this problem.
Strong, strong, strong. Body says. Good job.
Okay.
So I'll get your email.
Yeah.
I'll put you on my list. You're going to tell me. Just experience what's going to happen over the next couple of days. Again, it's just about, being in that place of, I don't know if anything's happened or not, but just notice. what
Yeah.
happens. Is that cool?
That's cool.
Cool. And I'll keep in touch with you and find out how you're doing. And yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, the pen's at the top. Any questions about any of that weird or funky stuff that I did tonight on any level?
Right. You want to describe what you saw at 10 o'clock?
When I was
As
doing
you're
the
moving
pen?
the eye.
Oh, so what I do is, so with, it goes by,
EMDR?
yeah, it goes by many different names. It goes by that name, eye movement desensitization therapy. But essentially, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for your eyes to scan clearly every direction I'm going without any blips in the system. And what I mean by that is almost like a train on a train track. I'm looking for it always to be connected. So everywhere I go, your eyes follow perfectly without a glitch or without a stutter. Whenever I see this little stutter or a glitch, it's almost like there's been some railway track that's been removed, if you will.
Right.
I know that there's some trauma there. I don't know what the trauma is. You might not know what the trauma is, but I know that there's something there because it's not making a connection. When I see that, I go in a different direction. And I know that when I come back there later on neurologically, if your eyes, if it doesn't stutter anymore, if it connects perfectly, I know that something's shifted, that something's changed. That's when I stop and I ask you and you're like, oh, it's lower.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that it's almost like having a pizza, if you will, and then taking a slice out of it. And when I see, oh, there's a slice that's been taken out of it there, there's something here. I don't know what. I don't even need to know what. You might not know what, but something's there. And I know that when I come back and test it later, I'm looking for that neurology to fire off, so there's no disconnect, if you will. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And the idea is that the other movements just automatically integrate?
Yeah, it's because it's a right brain, left brain integrated things. So we spatially store our feelings a lot of times in front of us.
Yeah.
Very rarely, if you ask someone to feel something, very rarely, like, do you remember a time when you felt totally sad? Very rarely do people just look in one direction. They have to think of the memory, they feel it, they talk about it, NLP, they talk to themselves. There's a strategy.
Yeah.
Your eyes have to go spatially in different places to
Right.
retrieve some information. So when I trigger off the neurology in you, or whatever the problem is, and like, what's the problem? Bring it up inside your body, keep it there, but just do what I ask, just follow. I'm not asking you to forget it, I want it to be there, but I'm basically, it's almost like getting a CD in the old days, and then bringing out your keys when you get an old CD. The CD is the problem, you get some keys and you scratch that CD. So if you scratch that CD sufficiently and then you put it back in your stereo and try and play it again, what happens usually?
Too many errors.
Yeah, it doesn't play the same way. So basically, I'm messing up the strategy. So the memory's still there, but you can't do it in exactly the same way. You could be fully aware of it, but it's just, oh yeah, it just doesn't feel the same anymore because we've scratched it up, just like a CD. Yeah, they do courses on
It's a pattern disrupt.
Yeah, absolutely. There's many different courses on this, and it's the buzzword, and they'll charge you thousands of dollars. That's basically it.
Yeah.
That's basically all it is. You could spend 10 grand on learning it, well, that's it.
Or you just do it.
Or just do it. It's that simple.
Right.
Yeah. Any more questions about anything?
I liked your counting sequence.
Oh yeah?
Down the stairs. Yes.
Okay. Cool. You remind me a little bit of Richard Bandler.
I like Richard.
I love
a lot.
Bandler. Bandler's one of my heroes.
Yes, I like him a lot.
Yeah, Bandler's great. Cool. How we doing, Mel?